have in my hand a 45 watt light fitting. It's 1500 millimeters long, and it comes with a flex just over 20 centimeters long. Okay. So you can see the basic box that comes in here. If we rotate it around, you see the brand name on it is Tesla. So that's actually quite a common, well-known brand. So the quality on it is excellent, and so it's part of a much wider range that they have, starting from about 600 millimeters all the way up to 1500 millimeters. This is actually one of the longest ones we have in the range. Okay, so these are becoming massively popular for a range of reasons we're going to detail in a while. I'm going to move that out of the way for a second, and we'll look at the main event. So you can see the overall length, 1500 millimeters. You can see how thin the unit is, and the fact it has the light integrated into the actual fitting itself. So if you turn the unit over, we'll see we have our flex here. So we'll see earlier that I said it was 20 centimeters long, and in reality it's about 40 centimeters long as far as I can see, or certainly 35 or so. If we come along here, we'll see there's two brackets. We'll just slide these down along, put them in the correct position, take them out for a moment, and put these screws in. That'll allow us to mount the screws directly onto the ceiling, and then clip the actual bracket, the light onto it. And the reason we get away with such light screws and things like that is it's just so light. It's just phenomenally thing. In terms of specifications and things like that, if we just look on the end here, we'll actually have a 3-pin socket type design here. And with that, what we can do, I'm just going to turn it the other way here for a moment so I can see what I'm doing. We can actually just slide this in here. And this is actually a little coupler, and it just means I can come along, push another light in on the far side, and we can have them in series like that. So we actually have two end caps there, so we can just cap them off if we're not going to be using those sockets. Why do we use this, and why would we use an alternative to it? Well, in the old days, what people would have used generally in workshop type areas, etc., would have been fluorescent lights. So basically what you have is a big fitting, ballast starter, and all the rest of it. What we have here in this particular unit is we've everything integrated in. So the big advantage is this is much neater. The price point on it is probably about half or a third of the price of what the old units would cost, so much cheaper. The running costs are probably 5 to 8 times less than they would have been. And the maintenance costs are way lower. Basically, if you install this, you can talk about years and years, or possibly a lifetime, depending on applications, before you need to go and replace it. So it's just a much more suitable, better way. And the light quality from this is far superior than you would have got from the old fluorescents. So this is the way everything's going. These fly off the shelf. We're competing heavily in the market. This is a real winner for us in terms of we have a better specification and a price point. It's roughly half of all our competitors. So really this is something that sells well. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 45 watt light fitting, 1500 millimeters long, directly from freetv.ie.